Hi guys. Sorry. We're just getting. If you can hear me, we're gonna start here in the next couple minutes. We're just waiting for some stragglers to come in. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna mute. Can you hear now? I just had my mic muted, guys. But we should be starting here soon. I think we're ready. I promise you don't want a song. Okay. No, that's fine. We're good. 5 more minutes. We got 5 more minutes. Blame Alex and Brandy. This delay is tripping me out. I think we're ready. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get started. Thank you guys for joining, and for the people not here on the Zoom or the YouTube Live now, we're fancy. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Grace, and and Mel for setting up. This is amazing. We're always doing bigger and better things every time. We usually do these; they're monthly. We haven't had them this first quarter, so we're just wrapping it all into one. Welcome to the newbies and the Frederick Peaks.
Let's go.
Papito, is there anything you want to say to start us off?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So truly excited, honestly, to see how we're growing. More of anything, I just want to share something on the scriptures more. It was just God putting this in my heart. As I'm seeing everybody, God put this on my heart to share with everybody.
You have your mic on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope everybody can hear me there, so maybe I can get in front of the camera as well. I'll read this out to you real quick, okay? I'm hearing myself twice there, but I'm good. And it says 1 Corinthians chapter 3. And it says, the one who plants. Okay, good. The one who plants and the one who waters have one purpose. And they will each be rewarded according to their own labor. For we are co-workers in God's service, and you are in God's field. So God's building. By the grace of God has given me the foundation, and it's Paul talking. So I guess what I want to get to is the following. We all have something extremely, extremely important here that we're all collaborating, right? And this is what the agency is all about. It's all about collaborating and about, learning from one another and sharing with one another. I was sharing with some of the guys that, Paul said that he spread the seed. And then Apollos came out and watered the seed. But it was God who gave the growth. No one else but God gave the growth. So I just want to share this with everybody because God put it in my heart to share it with all of you. We get to see growth. This is not because we're good. Of course we're good, but I don't want you guys to think you guys aren't good enough. But ultimately, who gives the growth is God. It all goes back to understanding and being humble enough to acknowledge that everything that you get to accomplish day to day is because of the grace of God in your life. And I don't mean to get all preachy here because I know that we're in a business meeting, but we have to give the glory to the one who deserves the glory. And we'll continue to have the growth if we continue to acknowledge God as the one who is giving the growth. And we all play an intricate part of the process because we couldn't do it without you guys. We were just talking about our ladies, how they were so amazing to set this up so beautiful. So truly proud of all of you, like real talk. I get super jazzed about it. And I get super happy to see it all come together. I remember back in the day, I'm worried about how we're going to set this up and everything. And now I don't even have to worry about it because I know it's getting done. That is teamwork. So that is the reason why we want to do these gatherings. It's not because we want to, of course, we're going to get to spend time with one another. But more of anything, it just kind of gives perspective on where we're headed as a company. The growth that we're having is exponential. And again, I go back to the fact that it is God who has given us the growth. For people who have seen where we come from and where we're headed to, we're going places, guys. We're going places. So just wanted to put that out there, guys. And as I usually say, let's go. So back at you, Casey.
Okay. So we got a bunch of new faces in here. So we're going to do one of those awkward intro meet yourselves like at school. Oh, yeah. It's nothing too crazy. It's just your name, and your favorite memory from a favorite trip.
Really? Okay, so my name is Samantha, but I really don't like to be called Samantha, so please call me Sammy, everybody. Um, favorite memory from a favorite trip? That's really tough. Um, I would probably have to say my husband and I went to Hawaii for our honeymoon, and we hiked to a secret beach, and that was absolutely amazing. So that's my takeaway.
Very good. So Sammy is super, super. So don't ever dare to call her Samantha because then you'll get her on the. You're not gonna make her very happy. So if you want her to be smiley and happy, just Sammy. Keep it at that.
Hi, everybody. I'm Daniel Garcia. You can call me Danny. And my favorite trip was when we went to Europe with my wife and for honeymoon. So I think that was the best memories that we have so far.
Yeah, nice.
Very good. And for those who don't know, Danny, he's a wealth of knowledge. He's an associate broker with our company. So you guys have questions about the contract. He knows a lot. Besides Sammy, it's like like they challenge me every day. Like with like, what do you all think about this? And I'm like, I think this, and it's like, no, about this, and sometimes I have to admit I lose the actual debate, but that's kind of how it goes down. So, you brother.
My name is Elmer Ramos. Um, I guess favorite memory is being in college and going to play a national tournament in New York. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Let's go.
Hey guys, my name is Freddie Donato. My favorite memory is last year I took my whole family to Anna Maria Island in Florida. It was all 14 of us. It was crazy, but we had a blast. It was amazing.
Hi, everybody. My name is Edwin, and my favorite trip was last year, taking my whole family again to Disney World. It was awesome.
Hey everybody, my name is Aziz. Last name is Baby. Really is Baby. For those wondering, and my favorite memory is I went on a cruise to the Bahamas, and one of my friends made us almost miss the cruise back to the United States because she wanted extra ranch on her sandwich. That's it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jose, aka Canelo, aka Babyface, aka the child of the company. My favorite trip is the trip recently, a couple months back. I went to LA for the first time with my family. We spent a lot of time and got to enjoy one another.
Hello, my name is Walter Ayala. I think a recent favorite trip was when I went with Alex and Freddie to what was the opening of North Shore, right? Yeah, New York and Long Island. So that was cool. It was like an unexpected trip. We planned it like 2 days, the day of. Yeah, we woke up like at 6 a.m. and then we got back until like the next day until like 4 a.m. And it was cool. It was fun. It was nothing but good vibes, and it was the first time I ever went to like a real estate like major event, and it was cool just networking and interacting with people. That's it. Huh?
Hey everyone, my name is Javier Guzman. My favorite trip. Well, I don't know if it's my favorite. It's a little sweet and sour, but last year in the summer I went to Cancun, and then for a friend's wedding, got to stay at a nice resort and enjoyed the weather. It was my first time at a resort, and I was mind blown. And then traveled to Tulum and got to experience that. But that's my recent most favorite trip.
Hi, my name is Joy Moses, and a favorite trip is when my husband and I we took our 4 kids to Great Wolf Lodge.
Hi, my name is Miku Tokunaga. My favorite trip was when I went to Barcelona in Spain when I was 20 years old. I had the best seafood ever.
Hi, I'm Isabel or Izzy. Maybe my favorite trip was when I went to New Hampshire and went hiking in like this huge mountain. And we almost didn't know if we were going to get to the top in time before it got dark. So it was like a little scary, but we made it and we made it back down. So it was good.
Do I press anything? No. My name's Gabrielle, but you guys can call me Gabby. My favorite trip probably, I also went on a cruise to Bermuda and I went cliff jumping. So that was really fun.
Hi, everybody. My name is Melanie. I guess a favorite memory of mine was going to Guatemala for the first time. I got to meet all of my family members over there, as well as having a 6-hour layover in Houston, which gave me the time and the pleasure of meeting my brother and my uncles as well. So that was really fun.
Hi guys, my name is Julia. I guess just a trip that Grace and I thought of. We went to Puerto Rico for a week, and I don't know if that's my favorite trip, but it was definitely a good time, and we laugh about that one a lot. So yeah, nice to meet everyone.
Hey guys, I'm Grace. Jules kind of stole mine, but to be honest, I haven't been anywhere in a while, but my birthday's coming up and I'm taking some time off and I'm going to go somewhere fun. So.
Hi, everyone. My name's Maya Aridi. I also go by Mimi. My favorite trip was probably when I was 7. My parents took us to Lebanon, where my dad's from. And I just remember it was really hot. We were by water, just like sweating, 110 plus degrees. But if you looked up, you could see snow-capped mountains. And it was one of the most beautiful sights I had ever seen. So nice to meet everybody.
Hello, I'm Antonio, and about 4 years ago, me and my wife went on a cruise to the Caribbean, and one of our stops in Jamaica, we ended up doing a little side trip, and one of the locals took us to a private beach there that we were able to get, and so that was a cool little memory. And like $20, he said he would be our lifeguard while he was smoking a joint, and we were there by while we were sitting there on an empty beach, but it was worth it. It was cool.
Hi everyone, I'm Felicia, but everyone calls me Fee because everyone thinks that Felicia is Felicia, and I don't like it because of the Bye Felicia thing. So please call me Fee. I would say my favorite memory of a trip was when I went to Atlanta to the Billionaires Club, and I smoked smoked cigars with billionaires, and it made me feel like a billionaire. Okay, so.
My name is Michelle, and probably about 3 years ago would be my favorite trip. My daughters and I took a girls' trip down to Oak Island, North Carolina, and it was my favorite because they're adults now, and I didn't have to plan to do anything but sit on the beach.
Paul? I'm working. I thought she was gonna.
My favorite place?
Favorite trip, your name, brother.
My name is Brian, and my favorite trip is Florida because I'm going this Saturday. And you guys enjoy the rest of it. No, I think my favorite trip was maybe like 2-3 years ago. We went to Puerto Rico with my family and my girls. That's the first time that I took my young daughter out, and she loved it. So Puerto Rico was definitely my favorite place. But yeah, my name is Brian. Sorry I'm late, guys, but duty calls.
All right. Again, my name is Alex Martinez, and I guess when I think about a trip, I'm not gonna say it was my favorite trip, but I remember that we're traveling with my dad and my mom, and it's when you're like a big group, it's hard to keep up with everybody, so we had to take a connecting flight. Long story short, my dad is wearing these sandals that are like impeding him to run to our connection and to our next flight. So I decided I was going to run and kind of tell everybody that we had like 3 other people behind us that to please hold off and not like depart. So I kind of got into my, like, they were saying, no, we got to close the door. So I kind of stood on the door Uh, I never in my life I'm doing that again. But like literally, they call security and the police officers and like everybody was there. I'm about to get arrested. My parents get there. It's like, what in the world is happening? And I can tell you, by the grace of God, there was this lady who kind of stood up for me. Like I didn't know who she was. She was just watching everything that transpired, and they were just being complicated, and they were like making a big deal out of me just asking for them to hold off, to the point where the captain ended up, leaving the plane to talk to me, and I'm like, my God, I'm like, I delayed the whole flight for like a good 45 minutes. I'm about to get arrested. This lady stands up. It's like, this guy didn't do anything wrong, and you guys shouldn't be treating him like that. But long story short, that's what I remember as a trip. So I'm telling, if I'm ever traveling with my dad, he's going in his own plane and his own connections, because I'm not trying to keep up with them. So that's what I remember as far as a trip. Then it was a good memory. We all had a blast. And most recently, I went to Madrid to watch Madrid and the PSG, and we had a blast on it. So, all right, that's it for me. Okay. Casey, you go, bro. He's got it. He's got one.
Oh, mine? Okay. I got to go to South Africa for 2 weeks, which was amazing. I got to do cage diving with great white sharks. The visibility was low, so you could only see the shark when it was like 3 feet in front of you in this cage. And it's just like this rebar. Your fingers are sticking out. I thought it was fun. But that's my trip. Okay. We're going to get started then. We're going to go over our numbers. We're going to look at last year versus this year. We're going to look at some trends in the market, some updates with the agency, and just minor things. And then we also, for everyone attending, we have a little competition with a little prize at the end. Cool? Any questions so far? Rock and roll? Okay. Let's see if this thing will work for me. Okay. So I've got the last 5 years up. As you can see, we've had our best first quarter thus far, with relatively, compared to 2020 and 2021, we have about the same amount of agents we did then. So even if you factor in inflation, even if you factor in how the prices have risen, even just from last year versus this year, we still have outperformed pretty significantly. So we're doing a really good job. You good? Okay. Oh, it's still a camera. You tripped me out. Okay. And you can see from the graph, our January this year, we did almost as much as January and February's in years past. That's all from you guys, right? That's really awesome job. So we're trending upward. We're in the right trajectory to where we want to be. And then just with the amount of people with opening Frederick, it's the sky's the limit, right? To the moon, as they say.
Let's go.
What do we've got next? Listings. The other thing, I've been saying it for, 2 or 3 years. Listings are gold, especially in this market. We've almost doubled that, right? We went from 15 listings last year to 24, either closed or currently planning to close within the next week for March, and almost doubled the sales from our listings as well. So again, an amazing job. Yeah, for sure. We hope to see that trend move forward. I know we have a lot of listings coming up. We've got 2 this weekend. We probably have 2 or 3 more, another couple here or there. So just get ready, right?
Buckle up.
Yeah, for sure.
Question, so that's active and under contract?
This is active. This is under contract through March.
Oh, okay, got it.
So I'm not even counting April, which we already have like 2 or 3 listings, I think, ratified for April. This is just Q1. This is a thing I pulled from Bright, the biggest, and you can pull this at any point in time. You could see listings. This is from February. This is the most accurate or current information because obviously we're not through March. Sales price is up 10% just from a year ago. Showings are down. Closed sales are down. the inventory, the months of supply, that's going to be a big one. And I have some other graphs that you want to see. That's why listings or gold is even more crucial or true now than it's ever been, right? And we've seen that too with our offers. Our offers submitted are lower. Our conversion rate's higher though, right? So that's a good thing. Even though we're not spamming processing with, you know, I think at this point last time Canelo had one client submit 18 offers, right? He got it sold. But we're all growth. You can see growth across the board. But this is knowledge is power. So you need to let your prospective buyers know it's tight, right? There's no way to that's not a discouragement. That's just the truth. And you got to be upfront and honest with them.
And the other thing to say to that, guys, is if you're working with sellers, I just give them some perspective on how much, equity, how much growth. I mean, if you look at numbers historically, this has been, exponential as far as their equity. A lot of them are concerned, that if the market were to shift, and if there is a little bit of a concern, that's what you got to build on and tell them, listen, take advantage of it now. If it were to turn, you don't want to be scratching your head. It's like, I should had sold then when it was the top of the market. Obviously, we're not fortune tellers. We don't know what the future is to bring, but we can definitely use that information to our advantage and just kind of promote, them to actually pull the trigger and get off the fence and just put it on for sale and get it done. So just want to put that out there.
Cool. And then this is a historic graph all the way from 2017. You can see the average sales price has gone up. If you look at the bars on the right hand side, we've got GCAR, so the Greater Capital Area Association, and anything that's involved with them, pretty significant year over year. And then you have Montgomery County is purple, and then you have Washington, D.C. is red. So those are the three. So you see those are up as far as sales price. And you can see they're up pretty significantly from just even 3 years ago. We also have active listings. Anyone who's representing buyers know active listings are down, right? And you can see that the graph, I didn't even know a graph could go down, but apparently we're down. So it means something more when you're actually winning these contracts, right? When you're getting ratified, it's not how it was even a year ago versus 5 years ago. It's tough, but we're still doing it. We're still above what we were last year. So the only thing you can say is growth, right? Everyone's stepped their game up significantly. The last one's going to be months of supply, which again, we know it's down. Anyone who's a real estate agent right now in this area knows supply's down. And I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. It's just, again, this is the facts. Okay, cool. What do I have next? Oh, we've got some agency news. Just some updates as far as, I guess, corporate, if you will. I think there should be four things. The first one, obviously, we have Frederick. Frederick's opening up. That's
So,
official. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanna, I guess, ask Brandy to just come up forward. I know you kind of missed your intro. Come over. Yeah, just come over. Oh, she's coming. Yeah, let's get in front of the camera. Yeah, she's coming. You can move it, right? Oh, okay, so I guess we can just whatever. Just come over here. That's what's all good, man. I don't make it complicated. Sorry, Sammy, that we're giving you back. Come over. Ben.
I promise to never call you Samantha.
So I kind of just want to tell a story on how we actually met, right? How we all I believe so much in the law of attraction, and positive energy attracts with positive energy. Yeah. I can't stand negative people. I really can't stand them. I don't know why people will wake up and be upset already about waking up when you have the gift of life, right? Real talk. And I think that that's something that we need to promote within our company, within our lives. And I think that positive energy comes from being grateful and being, full of gratitude of what we have, regardless of our circumstances. But I don't want to get sidetracked. Branding, I met through transaction in Potomac. It was a property that Jules was looking at it with some of her clients. And I don't know how I actually saw it. And it's like, oh man, this property might work for one of my buyers, and ended up panning out. So we ended up, kind of transacting with one another. And the energy was there, guys. Like we're like talking at 11:30 at night, and my wife is like, "Who are you talking to?" we're just talking about a deal, right? And I gotta tell you, I do the same thing. There are times where I'm reaching out to, and forgive me, guys, like our employees. I'm texting Melanie. I'm texting someone at 11, and I get a text from Casey like, "Dude, cool it. Like it's it's 11:30. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you texting people at that time?" But Brandy and I were just like going for it. Like even this morning, she's texting me at like 6:30, 7
Something
o'clock.
like that,
Yeah, we're just going for it. But obviously, the energy was there. We started talking about, she was trying to recruit me to go to Caleb Williams, and I'm like, okay, let's talk about it, right? But bottom line is like we felt like somehow we're gonna get to work together. We didn't know what that was gonna look like, and it was it organically happened. It came together, and I feel like when things are meant to be, you don't have to really force them. We don't really have to like, even with your clients. And I want to put this into perspective. Don't ever like come across as overly desperate. That things have to happen, and like you gotta shove them down their throat. Like that's not how it works. But I wanted to let you tell the story, and of course introduce yourself and kind of put out there what is one of the, I guess, memories on your favorite trip as well, so everybody gets to.
I've been thinking about that in the car. When you said that, I was like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, just to carry off of what Alex said, I'm very excited. It was very organic. We just seemed to just get each other on a very similar level when it comes to business. I'm really excited about that. I do want to share something. I'm not as godly as Alex, but I am kind of spiritual, and I do believe that things happen for a reason. I believe that the universe like brings people together. I fully believe in that. And so I just want to share a very quick story. Alex and I had started talking, or he was trying to get me to watch this video. He sent me the video once a week. Watch this video, Brandy, watch this video. And I just kept saying, well, I'll watch it like sometime. Okay, I'll watch it next week. I'll watch it next week. And I didn't really have time. I was very busy. And then I got in a car accident. I was rear-ended by another person, and it laid me out for about a week. And even though that was a negative thing that happened, that opened up all this time and space for me to be able to watch the video and start thinking about it. And that is when we started actually talking more about it, is during that healing process when I was stuck at home for a couple of weeks. So in a weird way, the universe forced me to make time and space to have the conversations. And I'm so glad that happened, because here we are. Right. So you got my name. It's Brandy. And my favorite memory, I would say, is I went to Aruba a few years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I have a fear of deep open water. Not afraid of many things. Deep open water is one of them. I watch Shark Week. I'm not trying to get eaten by a shark. But while I was there, I conquered my fear of deep open water by going snorkeling out over like a sunken pirate ship. And it was really scary, but it was really fun. And I just will always remember that as a very empowering time, because I almost like got out of the water and ran away, but then I stayed, and it reminded me that like, even if you're afraid of something, just dive in and just go for it, and you'll probably be fine. And I'm fine. I didn't get eaten by a shark. I'm still here. So that's my favorite memory.
Very good.
Who's next?
That's it. So back at you, Casey. Sorry. No, you're good. All right.
Organic. You're right. This thing's been months in the making. Can't sleep anymore thinking about Frederick. Okay. No, we are very excited. It's like, it's taken some time. I'm glad those two. Yeah. Lifestyle. Yes.
Lifestyle. That's it. That's it.
Sorry. But that's official. Wrapped. It's signed. I mean,
it's all done. It's ready to go.
Are you going to say something? Okay. Number 2, we do have, it's been pushed off. I don't have specific dates, but the launch party that we were supposed to have like at the beginning of 2020 or 2021, it looks like it's happening.
So
it should be soon.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be in around May. We are trying to. I was sharing this with Brandy and what's her name? I can't think of her name. Yeah. So as far as the date, we are trying to get Mauricio's wife to actually be in our party, and it's looking like she is going to be a part of it because they're coming to DC to for the graduation of her daughter. She goes to Georgetown. So Mauricio is all about it. She's like, okay, let me just get 100% confirmation from her that she's going to be there. So that will be a huge thing as far as PR, and we really are going to go all out when when we do our party. So stay tuned with regards to the date. I want to make sure that we are inviting the right individuals when it comes to that event. And as much as I hate to say this, it's going to be a limited, amount of people that can get into our event, right? Because, of course, we all want to invite everybody, but it's not really feasible and possible. But just, I want to make sure that, you guys are ready to rock and roll, then we're going to have a lot of fun. Pray that we can secure a good venue. We're trying to secure the Porsche dealership here in Pike and Rose. I happen to know the owner, and he's, agreed before before COVID, and now he's feeling some type of way about having so many people in the dealer. But God will provide for sure, without a doubt. But just save the date. When I say save the date, save the whole May, I guess, for now. I'm sorry. Yeah, May 13th. So it's going to be around the third week of May. We're also trying to put a golf tournament. I don't think it's going to happen for this year, but it's most likely going to happen for next year and the following years. Casey's looking at me like, no, it's definitely not going to happen this year.
Definitely not happening.
No,
this year.
definitely not happen this year. But that's something that we want to start promoting as the agency, because as you all know, there's big things coming up as far as Netflix and some other things that I'm not allowed to say, and I just screwed it up. But so delete that part after the fact. So
drop that, please.
So
Keep
no,
it
it's a thing, yeah, that is happening. So I think that we're going to blow up after that happens. But that's good. And I don't know what you got next, bro.
I forgot this was live too. But yeah, it's going to be super limited. Just a heads up. It's like you're going to get an invite and that's it, right? Just to be clear. It's not a +1. If you have high profile clients that you think might be interested, right? That's something that we'll have to discuss with Alex. But it's going to be huge. So pretty excited. I forgot we were live too, so I was going to mention Netflix. It's right there. I guess we'll just have to. It is happening. It is. Yeah. I don't know if whatever. Netflix is there's a show specifically about the agency that's going to be It's going to be dropping sometime in July or August. Mm-hmm. And so just get ready, right? Because who was I talking to about like Formula One racing? Once they had a Netflix show, they like cracked the top 10 in the USA. Like it's I'm a big fan. Formula One got a show on Netflix and they just went through the roof, especially in USA.
Just sold out like what they were doing because of the show that came out. The last tournament that we did in Europe a couple of weeks ago was a full big deal. They did always because of that show.
It's huge. It's big news. It's not. I don't think we're going to be featured on it or anything, but people are going to know, and that's been the biggest hurdle that we've had since we've become the agency, right? Is that our footprint, especially on the East Coast, is like, what agency? Who's the agency? Like, no. Now you'll know who the agency is. But yeah, Alex, were you going to say something?
No, I guess more of anything, guys. I think that I'm very proud to say that we got on with the agency at early stages of, where the agency was. We were one of the, I guess, first, not
Franchise.
like franchises
Mhm.
within the agency. We're the actual first on the East Coast, and for us to get on the first floor, it's great because we get to have relationships with the people higher ups, and we have great relationships with them. As they continue to grow, it's virtually impossible that you have access to, you think about big companies. Sometimes you don't even have access to the leader of the companies because it's way too big. So we want to, just put that out there because things are happening, and I'm already seeing that. I think that there are going to be a lot of agents reaching out to us just organically, as we usually say. But I'm excited. I'm excited to what's to come. I think that there's big things, and as I said at the beginning, we are going places, guys. We're going places. So
Oh, there's a fourth. Okay, forum. Tentatively.
Let's go.
For those who went to forum last year, there's a few of us. It was lit, as they say. It's supposed to be potentially, tentatively, it's going to be September, and possibly in Austin, Texas. So
possibly. So I want to put it out there. We don't know where the location, maybe Palm Springs or Austin next year, whatever it's going to be. But I would highly encourage every one of us to be able to attend to forum. It kind of just brings to life what the course of our company are, and I'm not trying to outsell you on it, because for those who have been in forum, Jules, you went, and I think that a lot of others that went with us were super jazzed and super excited to see how innovative and how cutting edge they are as far as their marketing and everything that they're putting together. You're having fun, but you're also learning. So it's a great opportunity for you to take your business and kind of put things into perspective on things that you thinking that you're doing right, but that others are doing it much better. You get to do that collaboration and get to see how others are getting it done, and then you get to realize that there's a lot more learning that you have to, we have to acquire different ways of doing things, and it's just innovative altogether. So highly encourage, if you guys can, once the dates are released, we're going to release them out to you guys. So please sign up for it. Don't wait until the last minute to try to get into it, because then it can get really pricey as far as your airfares and everything. And it's just a great event to bond with everybody, especially if people from all over the world. So we are in 47 locations, and I think that we're going to be in 50 locations relatively soon already. So, okay.
I do think, not on this, but I think Inman Connect.
Mhm.
It's April
18th to the 21st.
Right. And so the block at the Hilton ends this Monday. So if you are going and you do need a room under that block, if you're going, I'd plan on trying to get that squared away this weekend.
Yes. So Inman, it's an event.
I don't know who's going. Are you going?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, it all depends. If you guys all want to go, let us know. So if we can get a good group, it'll be amazing, because it can get our amazing driver Gary, which is a nuthead, but he's awesome to Walter said it as a memory of his one of his favorite trips. So just wanted to put it out there. So if you guys want to assist to him, and we'll circulate something on our group chat so everybody know what it's all about. All right.
Okay. What's breaking news.
Let's go.
Something starting April 1st. Do you remember?
I don't. Okay. Yeah. So
Oh, it's going away.
let's go. Calmate. Chill.
It's going up.
No, it's not actually going up, guys. So listen up, guys. Listen up. I think that this is a good thing for all of you guys, and we have heard you across the board, and we have had a amazing growth and everything. We're just gonna give back. So as of April 1st, our desk fee is getting reduced to $500 a month, with an incentive that if you hit your $1 million benchmark in a month, it will get reduced by 150. So you end up just paying, if you're hitting your numbers, you end up paying just $350 monthly, versus what you've been used to paying all this time. And I wanted to sincerely thank everybody for being, I guess, patient and enduring with us through, the growing pains. And, as we start, we got to keep the lights on, right? But we are just doing this as giving back to all of you because of your efforts and everything. So across the board, new agents don't get desk fees for the first 3 months. It's a recap. You only end up paying $500 if you are in producing, and if you're producing, that gets reduced to $350. So let's go.
For you old hats, man. I might have to come back for that.
You get reimbursed?
Chill.
This isn't retroactive. Take it back to 2019.
Each year keeps going down.
Right. Every 5 years. Every 5 years. Okay. I think that was it. Yes. So I've got 4 tickets. Well, no, they're not tickets. 4 vouchers for dinner at Fogo. So you guys have 2 and 2. So you need to come up with a group of 4 that you want to go to dinner with. You got 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Create a team of 4 people to do trivia time.
Where we going? Where we going?
You're out. You're not in.
I'm not going.
No.
It's me, you guys.
You got the end. Oh, wait. Hold up. This isn't. Relax. Yo. This isn't this is not real estate related trivia, by the way.
No, I can't participate.
I didn't know how many people were there. Who's got a team of 3? It's teams of 4.
All
Who?
right, teams of 4, guys. Teams of 4.
Oh, wait, maybe you have, Brian, who are you with?
How many are we?
Us 4.
How do we know? 1, 2,
You can
3,
fill
4,
in, or Paul can fill in.
7. How many are we? Teams of 4 or teams of 5?
Teams of 4. Well, I only have tickets for 4.
Huh?
I only have tickets for 4.
I understand, but
Why are we gonna do teams of 5?
huh?
Why would we do teams?
Yeah,
of
you're
5?
right. You're right. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, it should be good. We can pull someone or something. Oh, John just showed up.
Johnny. Let's go. He heard Fogo is here.
Yes, please. Please sit together.
But you got.
I got 10 questions, so it depends who goes through.
You got time for 10 questions though? It's okay, but you can just pick a group of whoever if you guys win, you end up still going. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have enough, or are we miss? What are we missing over there, Alex?
You guys got your group? All right. We start with them, or how are we doing it?
No, it'll just. Everyone will see the question at the same time.
It's a trivia. All right, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Okay.
go. That's fine. That's fine.
Who's got 3? Johnny B, go over there.
5 is cheating. Reading over there.
It's got to be 4. What do you guys got?
We have great.
A team of 3? Johnny, go sit next to Mel and Iz and Grace.
No, yeah, but okay, but that's Grace. No, they're 4. 1, 4. They're 4.
Oh, you're on that team.
Including 4.
Who's over?
No, Johnny, you can stay there, bro.
Why is it always
Okay.
Pablo. Sorry, Pablo. We'll have to bring you here. Okay. Y'all ready? Question 1.
So what are the rules? I guess let's go over the
All
rules
right,
so that
there's-
it's not
there's
it's
either
not messy.
There's just a question, or it's multiple choice, or it's true or false. It's from Cranium. I picked them out this morning. So I'm going to ask the question. Does anyone have a piece of paper, or you guys collectively come together? Okay, and then I'll just call what you think the answer is. All right. Question number 1.
Question number 1. Let's go.
Jermaine Cousin and Drogo are the official Catholic patron saints of which group? Television writers, unattractive people, upholsterers, or tax collectors?
Yeah, don't be looking at your phones, guys. Don't you guys be cheating.
All right. What are you doing? You're stupid.
No, Siri. You're not allowed to ask Siri for the answer.
10 seconds.
5, 4.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
0. Let's
Danny
go.
Danny said A. A.
You ladies?
C.
C as in Charlie.
D.
D as in David.
Brandy.
C as in Charlie.
C. Is that it? Okay. You're all wrong. It's unattractive people. No one got it right.
You guys are dead.
No one picked unattractive people? All right. Okay, what comes next in this series? Million, billion, trillion. What's next? You got to write this down, though.
You got to write it down.
Yeah, you have to write it down because it'll be cheating.
All right. 10, 9.
Relax. Let me get a
I'm going to send you guys back to school if you get to know the answer to that.
Okay. 3, 2,
1.
All right, we'll start.
Let's
over
go.
Here. What do you guys got?
What do you all got?
Quadrillion.
Quadrillion.
What do you guys got?
What do you got?
Googleplex. What do you guys got? Quadrillion. What do you guys got? Quadrillion. Quadrillion was correct. All right. Question number 3. What is a loofah made of? Is it nylon, the dried vascular system of a type of gourd, coconut fiber, or the porous skeleton of a marine animal? Loofah? That's what you do to wash yourself, bro. Exfoliating.
If you wash yourself, you'll know. But if you don't wash yourself, you wouldn't know the answers to that.
All right. Count them down.
All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go.
What do you guys say?
What we got here?
D? What do you guys got?
We said B.
B?
Yo, where's Elmer, bro?
What do you guys say? B?
B?
B? B? The answer was B.
Yes.
So you're keeping the points?
Okay, yeah. How many more keys does a typical grand piano have than a standard piano? Nope.
How many more keys does a typical grand piano have than a standard piano? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Start over
I'll
there.
with this.
Oh, okay.
All right, what you got?
88 or 88.
88. 88.
No.
Like a lot, but
Listen, hold on, stop.
hold on.
How many more keys does a grand 8? You said 8.
34.
8. 8's the answer. What'd you say?
40.
40?
15?
34?
15 actually. So 15, 88, 30, 34.
28. How many? How many more? 4.
That's it. All right.
Okay. The answer is 0. All pianos have the same amount of keys. Okay. True or false? The World Series has been canceled only once in the history of Major League Baseball.
That should be easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. True.
Can you come back to us?
No. True or false?
True or false? Big one.
True.
True or false? Dude, you're a Dominican, bro. You gotta know that. False.
No, it's true. Hey, no. Yo,
True? True? It's false. You guys
I got you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Which of these figure skating jumps requires a forward-facing approach? No cheating. Is it the Lutz, the Axel, the Sal Chow, or the toe loop?
For those who are skating. For those who like skating. That's a tough question.
Everybody's outside. Google it. This is not fair. Look at this.
All right.
Go.
5, 4, 3. They're cheating here. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. We'll start with you guys.
A, B, C, or D?
Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go. I'm getting hungry, so I get cranky. Hey.
That's what Joyce said.
I did not. B.
B. Hey.
D. It would be B.
He said B. It was his accent.
All right. Chill. Which of the following ingredients is not found in a Cosmopolitan?
That should be-
Vodka, orange juice, triple sec, lime juice.
All right, you should know this. B, right? B for Brandy and her team. That's it. It's like, come on. What y'all?
What's the answer?
B?
B or D? B is in boy?
And then they have C.
They have C.
No, I said B.
Nice try. It was B. Orange juice. True or false? Mount Everest is taller than the Mariana Trench.
Your answer.
Why are you coming to us for?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get also a trick question?
No, it's not. It's not a trick question.
We say false.
True. All right, you guys? False. True. True.
False.
Oh, you get them all. They're all wrong. All right. Are we all through here? Or
Two more.
Two more questions, guys.
What herb is popularly thought to be a mood elevator? Ginkgo biloba, that one, or that one?
People are saying weed.
That's not one of the options here.
All right, who goes first? I don't know that.
All right, count them down.
All right, you. A? You guys?
Let's do A.
Ladies, answer. B.
A. C.
It is C.
Wow.
Last question. Last question. You have to write this one down. What's the only material Superman cannot see through? Well, it's just one.
All right, write it down. What's the answer to that, bro?
Listen, I prefer Marvel.
Superman, it's not your thing?
No, I said it's not Marvel. She said it's not.
Huh? I don't know.
All right.
All right. We'll start with them. Who wants to take off first? All right.
Blocks? Lead blocks?
What is it?
Lead blocks?
Lead?
You guys, Edwin, Abby. You guys are copying everything they're saying, guys. Come on, man.
Where's it written down?
Nothing? You guys? Kryptonite. Kryptonite. That's a good one.
The answer is lead.
All right. All right. All right.
4 teams had 4 points and 1 team had 5 points. So congratulations to the ladies. All right. That's all we got for today. Thank you guys so much. I think food's ready to roll. Grace, anything we need?
Gene, it's about 5 minutes.
5
Okay.
minutes.
Why don't we do a group picture, guys? I think
Group
we'll give 5 minutes to
picture.
Gracie to finish setting up. Let's do a group.
Thank you,
group,
guys.
Picture. This was legit, man. This was legit. ¿Te vas a parar o qué?